Well, I'd like to welcome you to the Danger Zone, which is the exhibition we've got here at Abbey House Museum for the rest of the year. And it's exploring all the hidden dangers and unexpected perils that you might find both at home and at work, not just in Victorian times and earlier, but also some of these dangers are very much present today.
That's a fire extinguisher, but what's the problem with it?
The contents would basically are hazardous to human health. We have a lot of beautiful green things which are either dangerous because of they're radioactive. We have radioactive glass that was very popular in Victorian homes. This cabinet shows lots of beautiful green things, some of which are unexpectedly dangerous. And one of the very popular things for a Victorian household was a lot of sparkling glass. You didn't have very much light in your from candles and gaslight, so you tried to maximise it by having as many things that would reflect. And also an added bonus, if it slightly glowed in the dark, that would be also very pleasant. We have a nice pen here, which is the centrepiece, which would have had possibly flowers in it, which has a nice green tint around the top, and that contains a fairly low level of uranium. But down here we have a beautiful little green plate, which probably would actually glow in the dark. And that contains about 5 times as much radioactive material as the pen.
1960s?
Well, that's what we think from the style. We don't absolutely know when it was made.
Wow, they were still using it.
Oh yes, because it produces amazing colours. We've also got the fact that they used arsenic a lot as a beautiful vibrant green dye in costumes and in wallpaper. And we've also got quite a lot of things that were incredibly dangerous as toys. So a lot of our toy collection, we have a wonderful toys and games collection, wouldn't pass any modern safety standards for toys. So the figures themselves are lead, and then the paint used to them would also be lead based. And obviously used responsibly, just to play your soldiers and practice your militarism. Wasn't particularly dangerous, but obviously small things and young children are a very tempting combination, and there are lots of stories of choking. The fact that if you use a lot of petroleum-based products, like Vaseline and things, it can get absorbed into your clothes and bedding, and particularly bedding. And there have been quite a lot of fires where if somebody's, say, smoking in bed and they've got their bedding, even after you've washed it many times, may still be flammable. Oyster hand was a previous sort of problem, sort of people trying to sort of prise open an oyster with a sharp knife that is quite easily slit. So this is a lovely bottle that's sitting in our Victorian chemist, and we didn't fully know what they were. Lentiforms of chlorate of potassium, and our researcher for this exhibition discovered that these were cough sweets made of potassium chlorate, but actually potassium chlorate is the same material that you get in Christmas crackers, and basically is something that will explode with friction. And the problem wasn't that they would explode as you sucked them, that was quite safe, but a lot of people would carry cough sweets around in their pockets, so there were certainly stories of people just sort of having accidentally rubbed their pocket or brushed against something and it catching fire. Cutthroat razors generally probably have caused fewer accidents, but obviously they are quite a sort of malicious weapon, and they were very much something that people had on them, so there were a lot of criminal deaths associated with people using razors as a hidden weapon.
An animal hide drum from where?
I think it's from Kenya.
From Kenya?
Yes.
And the problem with it is what? Sorry?
The animal hide may still contain spores of anthrax.
So you have to be very careful with that?
It's probably fine as long as it's not damaged, because it's on the inside. These beautiful top hats were involved using mercury as part of the production process. I don't think they were particularly dangerous to the wearer, although possibly brushing it a lot might be real. But it was particularly the hatters themselves who were using it on a daily basis, were absorbing a lot of mercury during their working life. Again, there's a lot of problem, mainly with sort of children drinking out of bottles. Well, certainly, increasingly there are all sorts of modern toys cause dangers. One of the things that we've recently discovered I think we were selling in the shops were items that had tiny magnets in, and there have been deaths where little magnets have actually sort of caught in the gut and caused obstructions. So dangers are very much still there.